You see, this is all water, and it just kind of catches your peripherals. You see a large fin just kind of pop out of the water, just kind of cruising, and then just kind of sinks back in. It breaks the calm surface of the water, which is a little bit of it's a little alarming. Wow. Then, suddenly and violently, almost faster than your minds can process, a large, rusty anchor attached to a thick, heavy chain breaks the surface of the calm water, crashes onto the barnacle-encrusted, stony surface of the cave, digging the still sharpened spade at the end of the anchor deep into the stone and pulling the chain taut. A second later, a bronze bell, swinging from side to side, breaks the surface of the water, slowly rising, and still more emerges from the deep. Old, cracked planks of wood, twisted, warped iron, and tattered sails, all of this wreckage just coming up from the bottom of the ocean. Sharp barrel hooks and ship cannons break the surface. Clumps of seaweed and barnacles, starfish, crabs, pulling all of this wreckage taut, creating a twisted facsimile of a human 20 foot tall, half as wide, an anchor for a hand, a cannon for another, a beautifully carved mermaid for one leg, barrels and wreckage for the other leg. Then finally the head emerges, wood held together by bronze barrel rings, almost making a twisted visage of a face in agony. Behind the lowered head of the ghastly construct sits a body, ancient, completely skeletonized. His garb is that of a captain. This ship's captain. Slimy black eels wriggle out of its eye sockets. An old rusty pirate cutlass in hand, the skeleton screams, "You must prove yourselves worthy to be captain of the Watchful Eye, Terra High Hill. For here she lay waiting for a captain, once more to set her to sail. However, to lose her, High Hill, is to lose your life, and serve unto this crew eternal for all of time." Roll for initiative. Let me get it.
Oh yes! Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry.
Hold on, he made this thing?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm an inspiration there,
Oh, you
actually.
son of a gun.
Oh yes!
Wow.
That
Breaches the surface.
I'm a very happy halfling right now.
that's a treasure chest.
That's a treasure.
Yes, I see a treasure chest.
He says.
That is really
That's
cool.
freaking dope. Like,
Oh, the heck.
oh my goodness.
Fins. Oh. Pop out.
Oh, dude. Oh man, worst timing for having no armor. This is gonna be a long fight, but those are freaking dope. That's freaking sick. I love like how the left arm is just a giant freaking cannon.
So for everybody on the internet, the DM just basically made exactly what he said. There will be pictures, most definitely, on Instagram. So if you guys want to see that, please.
That took me
'Cause-
like a month to paint.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Took me
Time and love just went into this,
Yeah.
and let me just say, it looks gorgeous.
When
I mean,
when I got it, it was just all white plastic.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's freaking dope.
It's gorgeous. I think the guys agree. I am just shocked. I have to be out of character just to say that.
Not to
But
mention,
this is amazing. Any DM who does this, I applaud you. I applaud this
Yes.
DM because this looks fantastic.
Did you see the tiki face in the back?
There's a tiki face.
Yeah, that's freaking
How
sick.
dope is that, right?
That's really something.
Wow.
The mermaid on the front, on the leg.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, yes. Oh, this
So,
is freaking
can we just applaud this really quick
sweet. Yes.
before we continue?
Sure.
Sir DM.
This was amazing.
Yes.
Sure. Thank you.
Oh,
The terrain is awesome, so
terrain.
get back to it.
All right.
Plus
Let's roll for initiative, guys. Let me get the Shipwreck Revenant out.
Dang!
Nice.
Daedalus with that nat 20.
Daedalus.
Yeah. Inspiration. 2. Just so, yeah.
Modified 21.
Okay.
23.
I'm gonna be last. Yay.
13.
Well,
It's not bad.
you're gonna be second to last.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That works.
Is it gonna be like the ones again?
Might be. So,
Dun, dun, dun.
We're gonna find out.
Valor's Ransom,
Holy guacamole.
And
This
then-
is dope.
everything else. All right. So here we go. Daedalus, you see this immense construct of some sort of shipwreck from a time long forgotten emerge. And then you see these shark fins just pop up on the left and the right side. What do you do?
I'm gonna do an Eldritch Blast, but I'm gonna aim for one for the one of the fins.
Okay. The one on the left or the right?
Actually, one's gonna be aimed at. I'm actually gonna aim one at both.
Okay. So you're just aiming at the shark-like humanoids, and I should describe that as well. I completely forgot. But to the left and the right of this shipwreck, given some sort of undead, evil life, or facsimile of life, you see these humanoid, large humanoid hulking sharks. I hate to compare it to the old Scooby-Doo cartoon with the running shark, but that's kind of what it looks like. You just see gore kind of still kind of stuck.
You're talking about Jabberjaw.
No, Scooby-Doo had a shark person.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember that
Yeah.
one.
That's old school shit, guys.
Yeah,
You said
it
that.
really is.
I believe that was the Sonny and Cher episode.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, I know my shit.
That's
All right, so and you guys see Sonny and Cher run across the map right now. So, essentially that's kind of what they look like. They are these large, hulking, shark-like humanoids with legs and arms, thick, but full-on shark head with those almost black, ebony eyes, kind of peering at you, but not peering at you at the same time. Gore hanging from their mouths and their teeth from whatever they ate last. So you are going to shoot at both of them, am I right?
Yep.
All right, so let's do this. Go ahead and take your shot, sir.
Okay, first shot. Let's see, 12 plus 8. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Okay. Let's just get that out of the way. So, if I remember correctly, it was 1d10. Okay, damage is. First one is 6 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm rolling for the second one, aimed at the one on the left. That was the one on the right.
Okay.
So, yeah, for all you know, just so you know, I'm going to work from. If I'm shooting at both, I'm going to work right to left. Start with the right and then go to the left one. So when I roll, it's roll for right, then roll for left.
Okay.
Let's see. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17 does hit. So go ahead and roll damage on that.
Yay. Oops. Oh, not that one.
And then the dice fall.
And that is going to be 3 damage.
3 damage. All right. Is that going to end your turn? Are you adding your charisma modifier to those?
Ooh, I did not.
Come on, guy.
So, and that's
It's charisma, right?
4. So 7 for. So 7 for the second one, and
10 for the first one,
yeah.
because you rolled a 6. Okay, so is that going to end your turn? You're going to take any movement?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Next up is going to be Cole.
Alright.
You do have a pretty big barrel of gunpowder.
I do have pretty big. I have a couple
Yeah.
pretty big barrels of gunpowder. Colin's a little concerned at just how large that explosion may be.
You're right to be concerned.
If
about
one
that.
of them would have gone,
Yeah.
I think it hasn't crossed his mind.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to. Let's see, if I were to be right here, say,
Sure.
and I draw a straight line from here, would that line intersect
Absolutely.
with all three of these?
So if you were to go to the right of the shark on the right, you would have the shark on the right, you would have the ship revenant and the shark on the left all in one line, yes.
Cool. Okay. So in that case, I will actually dash, which will give me 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45. So yeah, I will dash there, and then I will action surge, and
Breaking it out early.
yeah, I see my shot here. So then I'll action surge and use that to attack. And
Yes.
I will also, just sort of announcing all of it at once, I will also use my extra attack. And what I'm going to do is on each of those attacks, make I believe it's a piercing shot.
Oof. I like it. All right, so piercing shot.
So it's going to be 2 piercing shots, 1 for each attack that I'm taking. And they are each going to cost 1 grit point.
Okay, so the initial attack gains +1 on your firearm's misfire score. On a hit, the creature suffers normal damage that you make with an attack roll with disadvantage against every creature in line directly behind the target.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I'm going to do that twice.
Right.
So...
Yeah, you got them lined up.
Alright, so I'm gonna, let's see, let's make the first one.
So let's. The gun that you are using is the pistol, right?
Yeah, it's my, luckily the one that broke was not my +1, so it's my +1.
Got it.
Pistol.
Okay, so
it'll be-
misfire's 2.
Yes.
Okay, so you cannot roll a natural 2 or 1.
Let's hope not. Let's hope
Daniel
not.
puts his hands together in a silent prayer.
Especially the 1, because I still have 1 inspiration left, so if I rolled a 2, I could in theory.
Well, in theory, you still have her.
This is also true. Okay. Natural 20.
Wow. The first volley is huge.
Oh, so so I want to reference this because it's still going to. Let me see.
He's so excited right now.
Heck yeah!
He's all smiles right now.
So I'm still gonna have to roll.
And by the way, only the initial attack can misfire.
That's right. That's
On a
right.
piercing
So
shot.
I still have to roll 2 further attacks at disadvantage.
At disadvantage for the other 2 targets behind the first shark.
Right.
Because they're all kind of lined up in a row.
So that first shark will be a crit, and then I'm gonna roll for the other 2 right now, and then I have to do that all over again. So
Sure.
yeah. So this is gonna be for the ship.
So you get your grit point back because you rolled a natural 20.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So you're back up to your full grit points.
Record that.
Gunslingers, man, are pretty fucking awesome. When they're rolling good.
Yeah.
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 So so I'm spending 2, so I get 1 back at this point. This is going to be against the ship, disadvantage attack. That's a. It was actually a natural 2, but it can't misfire. So
Cannot misfire, that's
it's
correct.
going to be a 13.
That might hit. Hold on, let me just double check. So many freaking papers here, guys. I apologize. 13, unfortunately. You see it hit the bell. Pew!
Okay.
So you have that one last one on the shark right behind the shipwreck revenant.
That's going to be 18.
18 does hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll damage for the crit on the first one, and then the regular hit on the other shark.
On the second shark, yes.
Yeah. So this will be 2d10 on the first one. This will be plus 1 plus dex, so plus 2d10 plus 5. 10 damage, not that good, but I'll take it.
Mhm.
So that's going to be for the first shark.
Okay.
And the second one's going to be normal. That's also going to be 10.
Nice.
And I have to do this one more time now
For your extra attack.
for my extra attack.
Got it. So you're gonna do piercing shot again?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. Natural 20.
Halfling luck.
Halfling luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that oof. Whew, thank goodness for that. It's just all or nothing.
Thank God for a
Against
halfling.
It really is.
That was the definition of all or nothing.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah. 20 and then a 1. Right, the next roll. That's gunslinger.
Yeah. In a nutshell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, you have that halfling that can impart her luck.
Hope
So you
I don't need
reroll
it
ones
twice.
as long as you're in 30 feet of her.
Yeah.
Are you in 30 feet of her?
10, 15.
Oh, I'm-
yes, you're
Well,
in 30
this
feet.
way,
Yep,
I guess.
you
yeah.
are. So go ahead and re-roll that.
Okay. That is a 30.
Whoa, 30.
I think that hits.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just maybe.
Yeah, okay. I think that hits.
Okay. So now I'm going to roll disadvantage for the other two.
Yep.
That's a lot of rolls.
I know. It's like.
Oh my god.
So
Realize.
22.
22 just hit.
And for the second shark, this one was cocked, so I'm gonna reroll this one. It's gonna be 14.
That does hit.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna roll normal damage for all three at this point.
Go for it.
So for the first shark, 15. For the ship, 11. And for the second shark, 10.
And
And
then, okay, so the ship is 11?
is 11. So it's 15 in the order that the bullet travels here. It's 15, 11, 10. And that will end my turn.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
No,
that was
don't
a dope
apologize,
turn.
man. That was amazing.
That was
Yeah.
That
freaking
was an
awesome.
amazing turn. I just want to total up the amount of damage that you did in one turn.
Yeah.
It's 11. It is 21, 31, 36, 46 points of damage in one turn.
And those first damage rolls were like not that good either. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. That was a
Cool.
good turn, man.
All right.
All right, so Terra High Hill. Bullets are flying. Eldritch blasts are going everywhere.
Quick question.
Yes.
Would I be able to hook a sickle to my other chain since I lost my enchanted dagger?
You had to have your daggers modified, remember?
That's right. You're right. You're right.
So you can with a sickle. The short answer is yes. The long answer is you have to have it modified.
And that would take a full turn, or?
No, you would have to have somebody modified.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, remember
okay.
they added that butt cap
That's
at
right.
the end of
Yep, that's
your
right.
blades?
Yep,
So you would have to have
that's
somebody
right.
modified.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna hook my Frostbrand dagger, but I'm gonna hold my sickle in my other hand.
On your offhand?
Yeah, on my offhand.
Got it.
But my main hand is gonna be hooked to the chain for purposes. So I am actually going to. Where is Cole? Gosh darn it.
Cole is to the right of the shipwreck. He's not within melee.
Okay.
No, nor should he be as a gunslinger.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Which is why Barag kind of winced when he was so low on the initiative order.
I'm gonna go right
Yeah.
here, and then I'm gonna hold my action
There she is.
till Barag moves into melee range.
Got it. That's a smart play. Look at my players all growing up. I love it. All right.
He's
Barag.
a very happy DM.
I am. You guys have come fucking far, man. All right, Barag. You're up.
DM question first.
Go for it.
I was kind of just looking because I was thinking about armor as usual. I don't even know how this would be possible. I was just looking at like starting equipment for like my classes. Would I technically have chainmail then? Because both of my starting, like when I took Paladin and my starting fighter.
I
also
believe
has
you
chainmail.
sold those when you got your set of armor, your magic armor.
So
Yes, they do come with armor,
yes.
but you sold those.
So I sold. Technically, I probably would have only sold one then, correct? Because I have the Paladin armor. I got that.
No.
No, I would have
Not
sold
not
that.
when you multi-class.
Yeah, so you don't get it, right?
No.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of.
Yeah.
Okay, so I sold that.
I mean,
chainmail.
you would have to go out and buy a set of armor.
Yeah, if I wanted it.
yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to confirm. So 13 it is. Wide melee range. Okay.
So, hey man, it's a challenge to overcome, you know?
Yep. Let's do it then.
And that's something you're gonna remember. A dwarf, almost buck
An
naked,
Aurelus dwarf.
with a fur coat.
You're essentially wearing a Depends with a Yeti skin raincoat and a Santa hat.
Yep. Why not?
Let's start.
Why not? Because.
In the words of Khan, shall we begin?
Yes. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
I see no problem here.
No problem at all. This is hard to move. So I'm gonna move right into the face of the
first
first
shark?
shark. Yes.
Terra, attack.
Do
As soon
it.
as he moves into range, you go.
And I have my double attack again.
You do.
So happy.
You have that sickle.
I have that sickle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Hestia.
Would you roll?
18, natural 18.
Nice. That's a hit.
I'm gonna roll for the second one for the sickle.
Go for it.
17 natural.
That's a hit.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Nice.
I'm so happy.
You guys are doing super well, guys. So proud of my group.
5,
Oh, that's a
8, 10, 6, 7, 17, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24.
Oh.
That's just with the Frostbrand dagger.
4. All right.
Oh my
Go
god.
for it. Next hit. This is your offhand, yes?
Yes.
All right.
I don't have to do anything, I think. Yeah, right.
7, 10.
Remember, because it's offhand. It's
Oh, actually, I take this one, so 7. Plus my dexterity.
well,
12.
it's your offhand.
Yeah.
So I don't believe you add your dexterity to your
Oh, you're
offhand
right.
attack.
You're right.
It's
So
just the raw rolls.
so it's 7.
Roll.
7.
7.
Okay.
That's correct. I missed my +1.
All right. So Terra, as soon as you see Barag, you just see kind of like a flash of red hat, silver swords, and Yeti skin jacket. As soon as you see him through your peripherals, you strike. You take a couple of deep chunks out of the wood with your frostbrand dagger. You take your sickle with your offhand. You embed it deep into the wood, and you pull up, and another piece of wood, waterlogged wood, just comes right out of it. Oh no, are you going the shark?
shark.
Oh, I'm sorry, the shark. Okay, the shark. So yeah, you just see teeth flying all over the place as you're taking your dagger and your sickle, you're sinking them deep into its flesh.
Make it rain.
Yeah, you are making it rain. So now, Barag, your go.
Alright, so. Alright. So I'm going to do my 3 attacks, which is my attack, extra attack, and offhand.
Okay.
That is all I'm going to do. So I'm going to roll for the first attack. Modified 19.
That's a hit.
We're going to roll for the second.
This is all on that shark, yes?
Yeah, I'm going to hit
Okay,
the
got
all
it.
on the shark. Got 1 shark.
Shark on the right.
11 plus 13.
So remember, if the second attack is with your offhand.
Yeah. This is my extra attack.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah,
okay,
so-
got it.
So that's gonna be
Would you roll?
13.
On the shark?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Rolled a freaking 2.
It's a hit.
Mods are beautiful.
Yeah.
And then this is going to be for my offhand, which no mods added. Well, actually, no, I don't add in mods to that. No strength, right? Add strength mods to that?
For which one?
For the offhand.
No, not for the
right?
offhand.
Okay. Don't even bother.
Okay.
I rolled 5.
So with your attack, your extra attack, you manage to sink your blades deep into the flesh of the shark. Its mouth opens reflexively as it takes the hits.
Nice.
So what's your damage?
Let me double check one thing I forgot about. Wait. Roll to the okay, yeah, never mind. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 damage for the first one. And imagine I only rolled a 1.
Nice.
This is for the extra attack. Sweet. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage
Nice, dude.
for the second one.
Nice. Alright, so
That plus
you guys
2.
are taking chunks, like meaty chunks out of the shark. It can't seem to react fast enough to your attack. You just are like onslaughting on this thing. I need everybody to make a perception roll.
$17.
Natural 20. 10.
10. Okay.
You want to rub
That's-
some of that
that's-
halfling work on me? I rolled
Yeah.
a
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
go ahead and reroll. Because she didn't use her reaction.
Booyah. Perception, right?
Yeah. You need a 10 on this.
Oh, okay, yeah, 13.
Okay. So as Brog finishes his attack, all eyes are kind of like on the front line of this battle, and you hear at the mouth of the cave, "Terra High Hill! You bitch! That ship is mine!" And you turn around and you see the gallows at the mouth of the cave. And she is not alone. She's got 5 of her crew with her. 2 are, one of them is a malformed goblin, and the other is a scarred Goliath. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez,
Another
please.
surprise.
Oh boy, she's back.
Let's blow these people up.
I haven't told
Let's
her.
blow these people up.
Thank you, Cole. You're seeing reason.
Yeah, well, not if it kills us in the process, so.
Well, I'm swimming with the sharks, son. I don't know about you.
I have gills now.
Figuratively and literally. But that means I lost my cap of underwater breathing with the armor, I think. Yeah.
No, yeah, you lost it.
It would, well, it technically wasn't part of the main suit of the armor, but I'm assuming I lost the whole thing.
Probably.
I'm assuming the whole thing's
I don't know. I thought I somehow didn't realize that it was.
Yeah, because the helm was, at least I would have to ask him.
We
I
have
don't
to
think it was,
clarify that with him.
yeah, because I don't think it technically was part of it, but I'm assuming the whole thing is lost, obviously.
I don't know if I was wearing it. I just was supposed to be wearing the armor.
Yeah, the armor, which includes the helmet, so I'm assuming you were wearing the whole thing. The whole thing.
Yeah,
was
if it
like
includes the helmet, then
that. Yeah, that I don't know.
yeah,
Because technically I would have to take that on and
that
off.
would be the question. Yeah.
Yeah, because I switched the helms, because I switched the original helm that came with the armor for the cap of underwater breathing when I got it. I was hoping it was
To answer your question, Cole was wearing your helmet, because remember you asked me if it came off when you said the words.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
doesn't.
Look what I found, guys.
Oh, wow.
That cat that you guys bought?
I had no idea of it.
Oh,
nice.
it's still dope though.
Alright, so you see the Goliath. You see the goblin kind of chained next to him. You see the gallows in front. And you see 3 of her crew
That's how I see a gallows.
coming from behind. So we are going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And they share movement. Okay.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Alright, so the crew of Terra's Tears, what's left of them anyway, descends. Essentially, you guys are in the middle of this. Make this is going to be a Terra roll. Terra high hill. Make an insight check. It's going to be wisdom. I don't know if you're proficient in it.
I am.
Okay, so go ahead and roll with insight and add your proficiency bonus.
19.
25.
25. Alright, so you know Gefelda. She has stolen a ship from you before. And she intends to steal another ship from you again. And to her, this is the only way off the island. You feel in your gut that her war with you is secondary to getting that ship. So she intends to be the one to beat it.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so it is now the turn of the were sharks and the ship. It's going to actually 5, 10, 15, 20.
It doesn't break melee, correct?
No, it's
Okay,
not.
good.
It's
Too
gonna
big.
Go, yeah, it's gonna go right here.
Huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Nah. It begins.
30. Alright, so it's gonna kind of hang out right here. Destroying my map. Okay. I'm just gonna follow. So, essentially, you get the impression that this construct and these sharks are not very discerning in regards to who they're attacking. They're essentially attacking any invaders in the cave. That's kind of what you surmise. So it literally is a 3-way war.
That's good.
It's 3 factions. It's Valor's Ransom versus Terra's Tears versus the Shipwreck Revan versus the Watchful Eye. So you're basically the crew of 3 different ships.
All out war.
Alright, so
It's the freaking dope
it
scene.
is going to be...
I love this.
It is kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and...
Sorry. It's freaking dope.
It is going to... I need everybody to make a wisdom save of 18, please.
Lucky. 18.
Wisdom save of 18, right?
Yeah, 13.
Roll real quick.
Okay, 13?
And if you're proficient, you add your
You
bonus.
add your proficiency bonus, yeah.
I made 18 as well with my Mon. Thank God.
What'd you get, Daedalus?
20.
20? Alright.
That's what.
So,
That's what
3 of you made your rolls. Cole, you didn't. So you see that the ship's bell, this giant construct, begins to sway left and right. And as it does, the bell goom, 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 also begins to sway. You just see kind of vibrations in the air as these vibrations kind of they kind of enlarge around the construct, ripping and rending flesh, rotting it as it does. You guys are going to take some damage. Okay, I need some d8s up in this piece. I got 1, 2. Okay, I got 2. I got 3. Okay, so Cole, you take 16 points of necrotic damage. Everybody else takes 8 points of necrotic damage as this necrotic energy just fills a 60-foot area. Let's see if Daedalus gets caught. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Oh yeah, like everybody in the cave gets caught, even the weresharks. So let me go ahead and roll a save for the pirate crew. Gefalda, you suck.
He does suck.
Whoa.
Hey, we haven't forgotten about
Those are fighting words.
We haven't forgotten about what she did.
The way he said that with so much disdain. That's amazing.
One question for the DM real quick. What did you cast?
I
So I can
casted. It's not in the book.
Oh, not okay. Okay.
It's called Ship's Bell.
Ship spell. And
All creatures that hear the tolling of the shipwreck revenant bell within 60 feet must succeed in a DC 18 Wisdom save or take 48 necrotic damage.
48 necrotic damage.
It's like a
Question.
more brutal Toll of Dead.
Yeah.
Is that
Kind of.
considered disease?
No, it is not
No,
considered
okay.
disease.
Good to know. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I take 8 damage. From
So this one made it. So 8, so 16. And even the sharks that have emerged out of the deep with the ship, you see them take a significant amount of necrotic damage with that bell. This bell doesn't discern between enemy or foe. It just discerns between the living and the dead. So
Oh my God.
anything within that 60 feet that can hear that bell is taking damage. So let me go ahead and do this damage real quick. It's a lot of numbers, guys. Sorry.
We're all trapped in a cave with it. Lovely.
16. Only one of them made their saves. They suck. Totally. 16. Alright, so that is going to be the ship's turn. Weresharks, they took their turn. And right now the crew of Terra's Tears is not close enough to make an attack this round. So we are back up at the top of the order, guys. Daedalus Hartwell, you are looking like a sandwich.
And I'm not in any melee range of them, right?
Not yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. Can someone move me 30 this way? It's like
Up
This
here?
way?
Or this way?
yeah, that way.
This way.
Yeah, away from, because I want to be away from them and away from him.
So like this way? All the way
Yeah,
to this edge?
5.
Okay.
So 30.
So Daedalus, you quickly sprint to the opposite.
No,
Right here?
no, right
This is
there.
30.
Right there? Okay.
Alright.
So you quickly sprint to the opposite cave wall, and you see a couple of large humanoid sharks just kind of barreling in that direction as you make that move. What do you take any action?
So I can try and save myself from it. Can I try flipping over it?
Flipping over what?
Oh, you said the.
Oh no, they'll be there next round.
Oh, they'll be
Yeah.
there next round. So just that one shark that's.
These two.
Two of them.
There's two of them.
Yeah.
There's one behind here, and there's one right here.
Yeah.
So they'll
I'm
move.
directly
So
behind.
as you run to that cave wall, trying to get clear of the crew of Terra's Tears, you stop and you look to your right, and you're like, "Oh shit! There's two of these humanoid sharks coming in directly in that direction."
So I'm gonna use my final spell slot. I'm gonna cast Shatter right behind both of them.
Ooh,
Holy sweet.
It should hit just them.
sure.
So,
Daedalus Hartwell is not taking shit from nobody.
so I think they just have to make the spell save DC.
Yeah. So, what's your DC?
16.
All right. And it's con save, right?
Thank you.
Are you doing Toll the Dead? Or no, you're doing Shatter, right?
I'm doing Shatter, but
Okay.
it's also a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Good to know. Natural 20. That might not make it though. Set the one behind the second shark. I believe that is. Ooh, that might have made it 15.
Nope, 16.
16. All right.
So they're going to take. Well, one's going to take 3d8 thunder damage. The other one's going to take half of what I roll.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So you got a 6, 7, 8.
All right.
Is
8
it plus
total?
your charisma?
No, it's just total.
Just total?
Yeah. The spell's not like a regular like. Physical
Oh, okay, yeah.
attack. All right. So 12 total, you said? Or 8? 8 total. And then the other one takes half of it, right?
Yeah.
So
one takes 4, the other takes.
gotcha. Okay, so you see these sharks kind of approaching in your direction. You quickly lift up your hand and you mutter an ancient incantation as the arcane energies swirl around you, and you see a little focal point right behind, and then you kind of see the pebbles on the cave ground kind of lift up for just a second and vibrate, and then boom, this energy, this kinetic energy just kind of mushrooms out, and they take a bit of damage. So well done, sir. Is that going to end your turn?
Well, I have nothing else to do, so.
All right, Cole, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to cast invisibility. And I'm going to take movement as well.
Sure.
And that is going to be, let's see. Is this right here considered like a space that I could occupy? Like this kind of half?
That corner, no.
No, okay. It's only the full one.
Yeah, it's only the full.
Okay. So, let's see, 5, 10.
You can go from here to here. Oh, no, yeah, absolutely you can. If you're trying to avoid melee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you can kind of skirt around there. Yeah.
Okay, so that will put me there, invisible. And one other question I have: if I'm invisible and I move past this or any creature, I don't incur an attack of opportunity.
He has to see you.
He has to be able to see me. Okay.
But this is a very magical creature. You don't know if it can or not.
Right.
Some creatures such as dragons have true sight.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if it's like that.
Okay. So that will end my turn.
All right. Next up, Terra High Hill. Do you want to hold an action?
Well, the invisibility was.
Oh yeah, casting it as an action.
Yeah.
You're right. Terra.
So as I see Gallows approaching, I'm just gonna roll my eyes, kind of like as an annoyance more than anything,
Mm-hmm.
but try to focus at the task at hand.
Sure.
And I'm gonna keep attacking the shark.
Okay, go for it.
First one's a 19, natural 19.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna roll for my second one. 16. 18?
18. All right, that is also a hit.
Okay.
So go ahead and
And yay, Barag is there.
the shark is seriously considering jumping back in the water.
Bye! The fellow's compatriots. Oh my god.
20
20?
total.
Holy cow! All right.
That's what the first one.
Yeah.
Shark's gonna be swimming with himself.
Swimming with the fishes.
Yep.
And then the sickle is 7.
The what?
Sickle.
Oh, I thought you said the syphilis 7. I'm like, what?
Oh my god.
Is that?
Oh my god!
Now we're casting diseases.
Is that a
on
group of infected hookers or something? The syphilis 7.
It's not our adventuring.
All right. The syphilis 7. That's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna make a group. All right.
Throw like the clam hammer.
Oh no.
Oh God. Who knows what's been going on there? All right. So.
Well, what's his name in charge? I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Completely forgot where we were. Where were we?
7 damage on the sickle with
Oh,
the
on
sickle.
On the second one, right?
Sickle.
Yeah.
Okay. 7.
And then it was 20 with the frost brand.
Jesus.
As you hit it, you lop off one of the arms of the humanoid shark. You just see it cleaves right through. Very little skeleton. It's mostly muscle. As it kind of flops onto the cave floor, still kind of moving. Its webbed fingers still kind of moving as it looks at you. But is that gonna end your turn?
Yeah, it's gonna end my turn.
All right. Next up, Rog.
Okay, so shark in front of me, big dude behind me, the undead construct. I didn't know. I wish I knew about this. I wish I looked at this sooner. Hold on. I'll look at the inventory. I'm going to take 2 attacks actually on the undead construct behind me.
Sure.
And my offhand attack will be on the shark.
Go for it.
Modified 19.
On the construct?
On the construct.
That's it. That's a hit.
Okay, sweet. Alright, I'm gonna roll for my extra attack on the construct.
Go for it.
Natural 16 plus
That's a
my
hit.
mods. Okay, and then I'm going to roll for my offhand attack against the shark with my luck blade, which unfortunately is going to be a miss. Roll at 5.
That hit. Add your. Oh, well, you don't. That's your offhand, right?
That's my offhand. So
Got it.
I got my 4 plus the 1 plus attack that I get
well,
with the blade.
for the attack, you don't add. I believe you don't add your proficiency. You would add your. You would add the attack
The
roll
strength mod.
plus your strength mod
Okay.
without the proficiency.
9, 10.
That just misses.
Okay.
All right, so you take 2 mighty swings at this construct. You miss with this were shark. Well, not the were shark, but this humanoid shark. All right, what's the damage on this construct?
Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage for the first one.
Nice.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage for the second attack. And
You're just when you're in it, you are just a killing machine, dude. No doubt.
Flighting. Yeah.
Is that gonna end your turn?
2 seconds. I just need to look up one thing. Okay.
What else you got?
You know what? Luck blade, wish spell. Yeah. This is okay. I'm making sure I read into this correctly. So I only have 1 wish though, right, for the wish spell. So 1 use, correct?
Yes.
Armor, baby. I'm gonna wish for armor.
Okay.
I know it's so hard because like you can create 1 object up to 25,000 gold pieces in value that isn't a magic item.
That isn't.
That isn't. Yeah, this is the
magic
hardest
item.
part. Use this wish so much better.
All right.
I'm gonna hold off on the wish
Okay,
man. I'm
alright.
gonna think it over because I don't
Alright.
want to waste more time.
Think it over.
Yeah,
so we can go ahead and keep the fight going.
Exactly.
All right. Now it's their turn. And this fish, this one-armed fish, is now going to try and get at least something going before it goes down. Because it's hurting pretty bad. So it sees Terra High Hill that has done a ton of damage on it. It's going to take a bite. Natural 10. Misses, yes?
Yep.
Okay.
It misses with a bite.
Hey man, the dice, man. The dice fall as they may.
I can picture it now. It probably just bites like right above your head.
I just go.
You're just like, ooh, bad breath though.
So 23 on the second attack.
Yep.
And it's going to use a weapon attack.
Oh.
19.
Yes.
Okay, 2 hits. Okay, so. Where am I? Okay, there it is. Oof. Oh! on the D10, I rolled. It's 2D10. I rolled 10 both times.
Oh, ouch.
So.
Uncanny dodge.
Ooh, okay. Alright, so the first one is going to be 15, cut to half is 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one's going to be 15.
Okay.
So, and that is going to be piercing damage. So it almost it opens its mouth wide. And it could practically fit you in its mouth. You see those black eyes just roll white as it chomps down on your shoulder. It opens its mouth slightly, you think, to release, and then it clamps down again for a second bite, but misses with its weapon. Alright, so got that damage?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Now it is going to be these sharks here are going to, excuse me, Terra.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna move in this direction to young Hartwell. Daedalus Hartwell. Hartwell the Magnificent. Okay, and then we've got more movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Dwarves only have 25. She's a dwarf. Okay, gonna go this way. 15, 20, 25, 30. This one is 25. Cole, can you move those two 30? The ones in the back? Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
30.
30, they're gonna go around.
Okay. 30.
Yeah, you know what? I think they're gonna take a dash action.
Okay.
So 60, all the way up to, all the way to the corner and around it, as close to the ship as possible.
Okay. So
Another 30 from there.
10, 15, 20, 25. Like there?
Yep. And the goblin goes with it.
Will be like
They have a shared
just
move.
behind him here.
Yep. Okay, so the crew of Terra's Tears begins to descend, both on the shark, on the construct, and as well as Valor's Ransom. So these sharks are going to have a go at Daedalus Hartwell. First one is going to be, ouch, 26 to hit.
Yes. Way over.
Okay. $21 to hit.
Yep.
Natural 1. I will say in the course of the feeding frenzy that they're going to, the first shark draws blood on Daedalus Hartwell, and it begins going into a feeding frenzy as it has you by the arm, trying to rip the arm right out of the socket, the eyes going from black to white every time it chomps down. it's in such a feeding frenzy that natural one represents it accidentally biting the other shark, humanoid shark next to it. So I'm gonna roll damage for all 3 attacks.
That's one that's going to end up being killed by his friend. What a way to go.
Okay, so 19 points of piercing damage for you, Daedalus, for the first attack.
Okay. And in response to that, I'm going to Misty Escape out of the way. I don't need a spell slot for it, but I can only use it once per rest.
Okay.
So I'm going to go all the way, I think it's 30, and I'm
Okay.
going to go back that way towards the front.
Okay. And then 16 points of damage for the second attack. And it's going to...
And then 16, you said?
Man, I'm rolling so high on these damage rolls, it's unbelievable. So 19... So, and it does 24 on the other shark. 24 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
That is insane. Yeah. For sure. Okay, so 24. Alright. And that is going to end the were-shark's turn. And then that crew member over there is going to take a swing at the shark and miss. And that's everybody who's got an attack. Next up is Daedalus Hartwell, having Misty stepped away.
Yeah, Misty
Escape.
Yeah, it's a different.
Mm-hmm.
So I used that, and I managed to get out of that because that would have been bad for me.
You're bleeding from your arm. And you see deep tooth gouges. The things with sharks, when they bite, they have these little serrated edges along their triangular teeth that they use to just essentially saw flesh and bone. And you just see strings of your muscle hanging from your arm.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on that one right there in front of them.
Go for it.
So he just needs to make I think he just needs to roll against my 16.
Is it con?
I have it written down. Let's see here. Nope, wisdom.
Wisdom? Alright.
Against my
Christ.
16.
9. Modified 9.
Wow.
Alright, so go ahead and roll damage.
So, and that's since it was already that one's already been damaged because his friend took a bite out of him.
That's right.
So he gets 2d12 against.
Nice.
It.
So you cast Toll the Dead?
Yep. And the same thing here is the monk with the Buddhist-like bell.
Nice.
So makes 4 damage.
Why do you go, oh? Damage is damage, dude. That's good.
Yeah, that's low.
Oh!
Alright, so is that gonna end your turn?
Oh, poor Daedalus.
I'm going to move more towards the front of the entrance.
Okay. If Sean?
Sean.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To just
Christ, dude.
I'm concocting a plan. Sorry, which way did you want to go?
just put me in front of the entrance. There's like the one tile, like right about there would be good.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna I have a regular healing potion. I'm just gonna take that.
Okay.
I didn't take it earlier. I just had it against it.
That's right, because it was given to you, but you never did actually consume it, so you do
Yeah, I
have
just
that.
had not to, and it was good because we rested after
Yeah,
that. So.
for sure.
So
All
I'm
right.
gonna take that, and that was, if I remember correctly, was
A regular healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
okay.
That's the common healing potion.
Yeah.
Alright, Cole, you're up. So you see Daedalus get ragdolled by this humanoid shark, and then out of thin air he just disappears and then kind of bamps about 30 feet away, and then heads toward the entrance of the cave, but still kind of keeping an eye out on all the action going on.
Now I am going to, so I'm still invisible. I'm going to dash and see how this works out for me. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, and 20, 25, 30. 30. Now this shark here, is his tail actually like occupying this space, or can I move past it?
Yeah, no, you can move past it. Yeah.
Okay. So sorry, I want to make sure I get this right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Let's see.
Thank you.
55. And 60. So that'll be my dash.
Okay.
And okay, I am.
You're just running all over the board.
Yeah. Well, this was not gunslinger friendly.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I totally get it.
Okay, so I'm going to use minor. I'm gonna. Oh no, that's my action. Yeah, actually, I'm going to end my turn.
All right. Let's see. Terra High Hill, you're up. Frog, you're on deck.
I'm gonna continue with the shark.
Go for it.
Hopefully it's almost gone. 17?
17's a hit.
Okay, that's for the first one.
Okay, so before you roll additional attacks, why don't you roll damage first?
Oh, it's that bad, huh? He's not telling me, so I'm guessing so. Oh my god!
Holy crap.
10.
Stop. I heard you say 10. Describe your moment of victory.
So as it kind of like, it's kind of bent down, right? It's hunkered down.
Yeah. It has to, because you're a halfling. It's just so immense. This humanoid shark.
I'm actually gonna jump off on like that bone that's kind of lodging out from the
where
fin.
you took the arm off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump over that and get on top of the head and
So
just
you're gonna
keep,
kind of like Mary Lou Retton that shit?
Yeah.
Jump on top? Alright.
Yeah, and then just cascade down on the other side with the daggers.
Excellent. And essentially you just take the head right off as the body falls to the ground. Well done. Alright, Terra High Hill. Now you've got movement and you've got an
My other
offhand
attack.
and your extra attack. There you go. See, I look out for you guys.
Debating. I'll go right here.
So hard. One charge of a whisper.
You're not gonna do flanking damage?
I don't think I can do flanking because I'm not in stealth.
It doesn't matter. Flanking's a whole different thing. Flanking gives you automatic advantage.
That's
If you-
right, just as long as I'm...
You don't have to be in stealth to get to do flanking.
Yoo-hoo! I shall do that then.
I should not remind you guys of this stuff.
Do. It just has to be from
I'm
behind.
gonna hate myself in the morning.
So I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so your offhand attack. Okay, you have advantage on this roll.
Natural 18. Then.
That's a hit.
18, 19. Oh, okay. And I will do that then.
Okay.
Four.
4. Alright. So you do 4 points of damage as your sickle finds a nice soft chunk of seaweed. You put the sickle in there deep and you hit some coral, some rock in there, and you twist it and pull it out, creating an empty void, an empty space where matter used to be.
Okay. All right. Your last attack.
And would I be able to use my Frostbrand dagger again
Yes.
for my second attack? Okay. Sweet. Alright.
But you only get advantage once per turn. Though.
Yes. And since Brog's not with me, I do not get...
No, he's within melee range of...
that's right. That's
absolutely.
right. No, that's right.
Absolutely.
You are correct.
Lucky.
Okay, that's gonna have to be on my next turn. Alright. $17.
17 just barely hits. Alright, so go ahead and roll damage.
Jeez Louise. I could have sworn that was not gonna hit. 8, 10, 13, 14, 18, 25.
25. Wow. Terra Highhill doing some damage. So quickly with your sickle and your Frostbrand dagger, you take a couple of pretty big, significant chunks out of the hide of this shipwreck construct. Is that gonna end your turn?
Yes.
Brogdrak?
Alright. Just to let you know I'm holding on to that wish spell.
Okay.
Hold that. Read that. So as long as I stay, like if I move around him and stay within melee range, I am correct.
You won't. Yeah, you won't impose an attack of opportunity
Okay.
from the Revenant.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So I'm going to take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 movement around him
Okay.
and stand right in the way
Gotcha.
of Gallows.
Gotcha.
I can only hold an action, right?
You can only hold an action. That's
Right. Okay.
You can break up your movement. You could take an action. You can move, take an action, and then take more movement if you haven't completed the amount of feet.
Yeah.
But you can't hold movement. You can only hold action. An
I
action.
can only hold an
So,
action. Alright.
Yeah, and you got to tell me what the specific trigger is going to be. So, for example, it would be like, oh, when Cole attacks or Daedalus attacks.
Yeah. Vostos. You know what? I'm going to just attack the construct behind me.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna attack him. $13, 14.
Unfortunately, that misses. So your blade just kind of chinks harmlessly off of the one of the iron straps going across a piece of wood. It doesn't seem to do any harm, but it just sparks a little bit.
Natural 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That's a hit.
Yes. Booyah, and I'm rolling for the offhand right now. 17.
That would be just a straight damage roll with the offhand. Remember, you don't add your strength modifier to the offhand.
Offhand doesn't get the strength.
Right.
Okay. Then it would be 11, 12.
12. Okay.
No, that's for the attack roll. The offhand attack roll. So I missed with my first attack. I took my extra attack and hit, and now I'm rolling for offhand and adding the. So I add strength mod to the offhand though, still, right?
For the damage?
Not for the damage, for the attack roll.
For the attack roll, yes.
Yeah, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 17.
That's
for
it.
the attack roll.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I can do 2 damage. Okay. Well, this is first one with my +2. 13 damage for the first attack. Rolling for my +1. 4 damage for the second attack.
Wow. You guys are chewing through this thing. You see
chunks of like fresh wood. You see like you're carving away at some of the dead waterlogged wood, and now you're seeing kind of wood that's actually more the color that you would expect freshly cut wood to be, kind of underneath. You guys are literally just chopping away at this thing and doing some pretty big damage.
Sweet.
Is that gonna end your turn, Barack?
Yes.
All right. Next up, we are going to do haunted. No. We're gonna do a legendary action. The first part of the legendary action is going to be Haunted Whispers. So I need everybody to roll a Wisdom save of 15.
Wisdom save of 15.
Oh my god, I got lucky again.
Please say I got lucky.
What do you got?
15.
15?
Exactly.
Alright,
I
exactly.
literally got
Nice.
saved again.
15 exactly also.
So your proficiency, you decide your proficiency bonus, and that's it.
If you are proficient in Wisdom saves.
17.
17, you made
I
it.
am proficient in wisdom,
Okay.
Yeah, so it would be...
so I just add that little bonus in mine, but not the 6.
What's your wisdom mod?
You're gonna add your Wisdom mod plus your proficiency bonus in your roll.
So you
Yeah.
got 3 on your wisdom mod plus the 4, so it should be 7.
Yeah, he got 15 exactly also.
7 plus 8.
You 3 out of 4 you fuckers got 15 on the nose.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ. All right, so as you guys are fighting and doing some pretty heavy damage, it almost is as if somebody's whispering in your ear, "We're gonna take you. We're gonna take your souls down to the bottom of the ocean," and it sends chills to your very soul. And for a second, your body freezes, just in pure fear. But all of you, Valor's Ransom, the Brave, kind of look at each other as this is happening to all of you at the same time. You look at each other across the battlefield, except for Cole, who's invisible, and you draw strength from each other and manage to fight off the effects of this haunted whisper. Well done. But let me go ahead and do the rest of...
Oh my god. This is the bad part. I was about to say.
Gallows rolled the natural 16.
Whew.
Of course she did.
That crew member is frozen. The goblin is not. That crew member is frozen. That crew member is frozen. That crew member rolled a natural 20. That's fighting shark. The shark rolled a natural 9. Natural 10 for the other shark. So, you see, it looks about half the battlefield just kind of freezes in place. The other half looking confused, but looking like they have heard something similar to what you guys have heard. That's going to be its legendary action. So now, it's going to do... It kind of spins right at the waist. It takes the cannon arm and fires. It's going to fire right here in this little cluster, which is basically all of Gefelda's crew. So...
Thank God I'm right below it.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, dude. Alright, so...
Freaking lifesaver.
Oh,
Plus 15 to hit on that.
what is the range? I'm just curious.
28 to hit. What? On what?
On the cannon. Like, is it
I
a
can't tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's just environmental issues.
What? Oh. Yeah. Un piquito. Yeah.
So...
Un piquito. Hopefully that doesn't... Oh, cross our fingers.
Wow. 15, 16.
Right? Because the only way out is two ways.
Whoa, okay, alright.
Dang.
Goodness gracious. 18. I'm rolling high on damage today, guys. It's 19.
Oh, thank God it's all on Graffelda's crew.
Pretty much 19.
Yes.
Plus 9 is 28.
Dang.
Wow.
If they're all living through that, I am going to be very surprised.
Alright, so he swings that cannon around right in the middle of Gafelda's crew. You see the cannon go off. You know what? It's only one target.
Oh.
It's only one target. I thought there would be splash damage. So, I'm going to say that it's going to take its wrath out on the Goliath. And do 44 points of damage.
Whoa.
And that is going to be the end of its turn. So now we've got the sharks that are paralyzed with fear.
So is this paralyzed? They don't run or anything?
No, they're paralyzed. They're literally paralyzed.
Paralyzed means they don't move.
10, 15, 20. She's going to stand right there.
Did she enter my melee then and escape my melee?
Yes, she did.
Not a very smart man.
Gallows.
I add mods to this still, right? For an attack
it's a regular attack. So you see Gafelda trying to run past you. And as she does, you hear her say, "Pardon me, cousin."
Sure, cuz. And I just go to swing my sword right at her head.
Like, here, have a party gift.
Dang, Daedalus! Oh my god!
What I'm actually going to say as she goes by is like, I thought I trained you better than this, cuz. And...
Do I hear this? Do I hear her say cousin? Do I hear any of this?
Modified 19.
Oh, hold on, I'll let you know if that hits. Make a perception roll.
Thank you. God damn it. Well, 15?
Yeah, you heard it.
So I'm gonna turn to
that-
Barag.
That is a hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
And this is my 9 lives, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 damage. Yeah.
She's gonna cut that in half to 5.
Oh. Fancy.
Alright.
Oh.
Yeah, she has it too.
Alright. So she takes 5 points of damage.
Good enough for me.
As your sword kind of slices her right in the shoulder. She looks at you for a second. A little upset, but doesn't regard you. She's going after Terra Highhill. Terra.
So,
21 hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow. Well, dang.
18 hit.
Yes.
9. 15 hit.
No.
Okay, so she takes one strike with her dagger. She takes a second strike with her rapier, and then another strike with her rapier. The last one missing. So quickly, you've seen her fight. You've seen her fight ship to ship, and this is typical Gafelda. She is quick and fast with a blade. That one dagger being a missing hand. Let me do some damage here. So 6 points for the first hit. of piercing damage. And for the second hit, 8 points of piercing damage. Just quickly, the dagger sinks deep into your flesh, followed by the rapier. A little bit of blood kind of streams across your face.
Okay, so...
You made me bleed my own blood.
Oh my god. I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge.
Okay. And this is the only one who didn't get frightened to death. And that one in the back rolled a natural 20 when he didn't get frightened, but his attack sucks and he missed. Alright, so this one on Barag. 13?
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
13 hits?
13.
Alright. Okay, so... we are going to do 8 points of slashing damage.
Sweet.
As the axe comes right across your chest, but just grazes you.
You know, it's only the second bit of damage I've taken in this whole fight. I'm literally at 102 health still.
I'll have to fix that.
Go for it.
Alright. And that's going to end their turn.
Jeez, even without armor, Barag is ready.
Daedalus, you're up.
He's a hardy dwarf.
Okay, I'm gonna
Cole, you're on deck.
see if maybe it's part to try.
Sean is
get me
freaking
next to
intense
that
right now,
that
dude. I've
that
never
deadlock.
seen this level of concentration on another human being. Like when Albert Einstein created the theory of relativity, it wasn't this intense.
I don't know. We'll see if I'm as successful as him.
Alright, so
Here you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
So since they're still, how long are they gonna be paralyzed?
I can't tell you.
For about maybe 10 turns or so. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna aim 2 Eldritch Blasts at the construct.
Okay. I love when Kyle always asks me questions about.
You think you're gonna slip up one of these days?
Yeah.
One of these days, he's gonna get it
He
too.
goes, the best Kyle line is always, "Will I take damage if I do this?"
Oh, God.
Man, those are the best. I love this.
So 18 plus 8.
That's a hit.
He's basically like, take that, DM.
Yeah. Shut up, dick.
And 17 plus 8.
Oh, my
That's
God.
it.
So it's 2 Eldritch Blast hits.
Go for it. Roll that damage. He's chastising me in his mind.
So it's gonna take.
Oh man, that
Let's see, 5 plus 4, so it's 9 for that
9?
one, and 8 plus 4, that's 12 with that one.
Woo!
jeez Louise, dude.
And it's gonna be skulls. Just
Nice.
keep the pirate theme going,
I
shall we?
like it. I like it. You're taking huge chunks off of this construct, this shipwreck revenant. Is that gonna end your turn?
Yes, it will.
Cole.
Is Cole able to discern whether these two or anybody really, like who was affected by
I
that
would say
spell?
yeah. You definitely would be able to.
Were these two affected by that spell?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I am going. I kind of like where I'm at. I could take shots at. Could I take shots at this guy if I wanted to?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. He is rather large. So I'm going to do
You
that.
got him lined up though, dude.
Yeah.
Shit! Why do I say stuff like that?
Well, I do have him lined up, but Brog is in between the second one and him.
That's Brog.
I can take
I mean,
Do it! No. I'm kidding.
Look, I've looked at the skill shot for that, and it said every creature. in that line.
He would definitely be in the line of fire.
I can't bend the bullets.
Yeah.
Do it!
Cole McAvoy.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Sorry. I apologize.
Okay, so I'm going to take my attack and my extra attack at the construct.
Okay.
And let's see. I'm gonna move up a little bit, I think. So
Shoot. I'm sorry.
There you go.
30. So move up 2, and then I'm gonna take just 2 regular shots at it.
Okay. Roll for damage. Roll to hit.
Okay. Let's do the first one here. 23.
23 hits.
That one. That is going to be 18.
18 hits.
Okay, so it's going to be 11 on the first one.
That's a hit.
And 7 on the second one.
Okay.
So 18 total. And I am going to stay put and end my turn.
Okay, you see 2 chunks of wood just get blown apart as the bullet meets that waterlogged wood. It's looking pretty rough, guys. All right, is that gonna end your turn?
Yes.
Terra High Hill.
Okay. So, actually, I will move right here.
Okay, you gonna take any movement, or are you staying there?
I'm gonna stay right there. I'm actually gonna attack Gafelda.
Go for
But
it.
I'm gonna like kind of peer one eye to Barag and then back to her and just kind of put the pieces together.
A big piece of the puzzle just landed right in your lap as you heard that.
I think she's actually gonna like kind of feel remorseful as she looks at Barag. Cause that's family, you know.
He's definitely caught in a tough spot.
21.
21 does hit.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for the second one also.
Okay, go for it.
15?
Unfortunately, that misses.
Dang it.
So go ahead and roll for damage for the first attack. Bro, don't get excited. You know she's cutting that in half.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the total damage?
22.
22, so 11. Okay.
And I missed with the second one.
Okay, so you missed with the second one. So your sickle misses, but your frostbrand dagger slices her exactly where she sliced you in your body, except hers kind of froze as the frostbrand dagger does what it does. And she looks at you, and as you look at her, she says, "I'm going to kill you, Terra. It's just business."
To think I actually loved you.
Alright, so that's going to end your turn.
Yep.
Brog.
Okay, so. Alright, the guy in front of me is not frozen. He moves, so it's just those guys. Okay,
Sandwiched.
yeah, that was an interesting part. Okay, so going to action surge, 2 attacks behind me on the construct, 2 attacks in front of me. So offhand, action surge behind me, and my main attacks are my main attack and extra attack are going to be the pirate crew in front of me.
Okay, go for it.
17, 18, modified 19.
That's a hit. That's on the construct?
Yeah, this is going to be my...
The 2 on the construct, right?
The +2 on the contract, yeah. Natural 14 plus my mods.
That's a hit.
So
2 hits, so go ahead and roll damage.
yes. Those are both for the +2, so I just roll both at the same time. Yeah, so not that great, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the first one, and 8 for the second one. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And then I'm rolling for my action. No, that was my
Your other 2 attacks.
yeah. And then my main attack. And
Halfling lock.
can you see me?
Yep.
Yeah, she can.
Okay.
She absolutely can. Yeah, I could see it from here.
Thank God. So this is the main attack.
So as you re-roll that,
Mm-hmm.
the essentially the mechanic is explained, but you hear her say, "Barak, pay attention to your right," and then you just instinctively like swing. So did you hit?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. No.
No. Okay. Unfortunately, that does miss. So you got the 2 attacks on the pirate crew now, right?
So I did 2
That's
attacks.
the first attack.
Oh no, yes, you did 2 on the contract. Yeah, that was
ready.
the first one on the pirate crew.
On
The
the
second
pirate.
one. Yes. got it.
Yeah. So this is going to. Nat 19.
Ooh.
That mean no. There's no way.
Yeah.
19
If I
or
roll
20 for you
19.
at this level of fighter. Yes.
Yeah.
That is a critical.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Come on, baby.
Oh, that's in close future too. Oof.
Ah, I will both 2 1.
Oh,
Of course.
So.
So
Don't you have great
damage.
weapon fighting?
that's only with a weapon I handle with one hand.
Yeah.
I can't. It doesn't work with dual wields.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. But I can't take another weapon fighting style at all. Even if I'm allowed to, I can't take it. So 2, 8.
8. All right.
Damn, man. Curse.
Okay.
Cursed.
Next up, the bad guys. Start with Gefelda. She is. She's just going to attack. Oh wow, 19.
Yeah.
Oof, that hits definitely a hit. 24. Natural 20. Man. Okay, so the first attack was with the dagger. And okay, so 8 points of piercing. The next one is going to be 12 points of piercing.
Okay.
And then this is the nat 20.
Which will be halved.
It'd be halved. So 15. That would be 7 for the third.
Okay.
So quickly, Gefelda is as quick as you remember her to be, and she takes 3 strikes: 1 with the dagger, 2 with the rapier. The last rapier would have been a kill shot. It would have basically disemboweled you, but you are so familiar with her style of fighting, you manage to kind of turn your body to avoid most of the damage. But that's going to end her turn, so let's go do the Shipwreck Revenant on Brog. It's going to take a multi-attack.
In the buff barrage.
Yeah,
too.
essentially the anchor 3 times.
Oh,
Oh.
ouch.
Okay.
Oh, right on top of me.
So, natural 1.
Oh!
The first one.
Yay.
It'd be funny if you like missed Brog and hit the hit the other
He
guy.
doesn't have the reach, unfortunately.
Oh, it'd be funny if he like kicked
No.
him out of your way for you.
He does have reach 10 feet.
Oh!
Yeah. He will.
gonna hit.
He will. He'll hit the pirate behind you. You kind of duck, and the pirate behind you is just a little too late. Whack! Gets hit with that giant anchor.
that's
27.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The last one. Ooh. 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have armor. So. Yeah. All right. So the first one is going to be on that
Freaking him up.
poor pirate.
Bye.
Bye bye.
I don't have to contend with that part for a little bit.
Thank you for doing my job for me.
Yeah. I could just imagine him flying.
Woo! Boom! Guys, I'm rolling hot on damage today.
Oh, shit.
So,
That's good for the pirate, bad for me.
yeah, 15. So, and necrotic damage.
Pirate body pieces.
Wow. Okay. So, that first anchor strike that you duck, you see it go right over your head, and it completely decapitates the pirate right behind you. You just hear the wet thud of his head just kind of hit the cave floor.
But
So you can take him off the board.
I go hurrah
Yeah.
as he goes. As he
Okay.
dies.
So the second hit is going to be
Conquer.
11 bludgeoning damage to you,
Okay, 11.
plus 8 points of necrotic damage. That's the first hit.
Okay.
And the second hit is going to be 14 points of bludgeoning damage, plus 21 points of necrotic damage. As essentially your flesh just starts to instantaneously not combust, but basically rip apart and burst. And that's going to end his turn. And that is going to do it because they're only in round 2 of being paralyzed.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm assuming 10 rounds.
They don't get. Well, I don't know if you can tell me, but I was gonna say, do they get saves
Saves per round?
per round?
I believe they do. I believe they do.
That'd be pretty brutal if they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They suck. I rolled 3, 3.
By the way,
7.
that pirate in front of him got his head taken off.
Clean off.
The thing just went.
One of the sharks actually broke the paralysis.
Nice.
The one next to that pirate.
Oh.
Alright.
Bad for that
But everybody
pirate.
else is still paralyzed. Alright, so that's going to end their turn. Daedalus Hartwell.
Oh, I wouldn't. So which shark is unparalyzed? That one,
You see,
right?
you see the darker of the two sharks kind of shake off the effects of this paralysis.
Well, I'm gonna kind of leave him there, let him deal with that guy. Let him deal with that one. So
Sure.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna aim at the construct again.
Go for it.
2 Eldritch Blasts.
Go for it.
15, 16.
16 is a hit? No.
Was it a hit?
Hold on. No, unfortunately, it just misses. I'm sorry.
Well, here's for the second one. 16 plus.
Natural 16?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit. Second one hits.
Okay,
So the
yes.
first one, you raise your hand, you release the magic energies, it goes wide, but the second one does hit spot on. So go ahead and roll damage for that.
So this one is going to be. I think that's a 6 plus 4, so 10. And this time it's going to be like, just a saber. Power
Alright.
sword.
A pirate cutlass.
Yep.
Nice.
And I'm
Alright.
gonna, but instead of just like going like this, I'm gonna actually have it materialize in my hand, and then it's gonna go
Nice.
and throw it.
Awesome. All right, so
So
your
it's like spinning like this. It goes.
your eldritch magical cutlass sinks deep into the construct. Next up, second end your turn. You gonna take any movement? Or?
Nah, I'm really good where I am.
Okay. Cole.
Okay, I am going to stay where I'm at. Actually, is this guy frozen?
That guy is, yes.
And I know I asked this already, but just to be clear, this isn't melee range, right, to this shark?
No, you can. You're invisible still, right?
No, because I made that attack.
Yeah, no, that's a whole different thing. You know what? I will say, because the rules are kind of like, because he's completely engaged. Yeah, I would say that he probably would get an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the first time you passed him, you were invisible. But the second time, now you're visible.
Right.
So
Actually, this works too.
you're gonna go around.
Go around this guy. That'll be full movement.
Okay.
And I'm going to reload with an attack action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack to take a shot at the construct.
Okay.
And I just have one thing I need to... Oh, you know what? I just remembered actually. And I am going to make this a sharpshooter shot.
Oof. Nice.
So I'm going to take -5 to the attack
To
roll
hit for a +10 to damage.
for +10 to damage.
Got it.
So
It's cool.
as cool as violent shot is, it's an extra die.
Yeah.
This is 10 guaranteed.
Yep.
So
I call out 50 points if he can hit the bell.
you know what? I'll aim in that direction. Sure. Okay. So minus. Okay. And it's gonna be one misfire. That's the cool thing too.
It is, yeah, it's a low misfire. Yeah.
17 or 27.
That's a hit.
Okay, so that's going to be the D10 +10.
Go for it.
Aiming for the bell.
Aiming for the bell. Yeah.
As long as he can take damage from that bell being hit, then sure. 12.
12. Nice. And you do hit the bell. In fact, you manage to kind of sharpshoot it in such an angle that you kind of aim it, and then you kind of like, you put the gun by the side, by the waist, and you shoot it, so it goes underneath, inside the bell, and just goes ding 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 in the bell, and then comes right back out.
Oh, sorry, it's actually, it's 17 damage. I forgot
17,
the,
okay.
The dex.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Even better.
So I see that I'm like 50 to you.
All right. Yeah.
Deal.
All right. Next up, is that gonna be your turn?
Yes.
All right, Terra.
Okey-dokey. Okay. Question. Would I be able to take a healing potion but still attack? Or
Yeah.
would that be...
No, it's a bonus action.
Okay. So
It's
after I'm
an
done...
action if you're going to feed it to somebody who's unconscious, but if you're
Okay.
taking it yourself, it's a bonus action.
Just a double check. So I'm actually going to attack first, and then I'll roll for my last superior.
Go for it.
So I'll do that. Actually, I'm not using that dice. That dice is cursed. Modify 20.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm actually going to roll for the second one too.
Just roll for this one.
Okay. Okay.
Just do what I'm telling you.
I know. I'm just a little skeptical.
So are you attacking the...
Construct or no?
The construct, right?
Actually,
Well,
no, I will attack the construct. Screw you. Whatever. Yeah. Because then I can attack her after. Holy.
did you add your d6 to that too? Oh,
Oh no, I did forget. Because you're in melee.
say 12?
Yeah, 12.
How would you like to describe your moment of victory for me?
So, with the sickle trained on her, on Gallows, and then with my Frostbrand dagger kind of like behind me in a defensive position, I'm gonna just turn around and throw it up at the bell.
Okay.
And
Right where Cole hit it?
yeah,
All
right where Cole hit it, and bring it down. And when I recall the sickle,
Okay.
and kind of watch it crumble as it goes
Okay.
with it.
So as you do that, you see Cole and you hear the ding,
You're like, I can't be undone. So you take the dagger and you toss it up to the bell. You hit the bell. It reflects off the actual bell itself, goes into the wood, and you just call back your dagger. It brings the bell tower down, but the whole construct, you just hear it just starts to fall backwards back into the water and just a big splash of water as it just slowly starts to sink. Everybody just stops, and for a second, then all of a sudden ropes whip out of the water, entangle you. Same thing, Barag, Daedalus, Cole, Gefelda, anybody who's living, entangled into this rope and pulled violently underwater. As that happens, you hear your egg is cracked.
Oh no!
As you're being pulled under, you have no problem breathing underwater. But everybody else may have an issue.
Breathing underwater.
Yep. Who's good? Oh, no capable underwater breathing.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, but you can actually hold your breath underwater for your Constitution modifier plus 1 minute. So whatever your Constitution mod is, add 1, and that's how many minutes you can hold your breath.
6.
6 minutes.
Yes.
Cole?
Thank God for that, man.
3 total. Okay. So you guys are kind of entangled off in the distance, just outside of the alcove. You see something large stirring, and then again you're violently jerked, and then jerked again, and then you are finally pulled up to the surface, and that's the first time that you see it. 120 feet.
Yes.
Wood, bone, all around the outside of the hull. 4 large pillars that instead of going up, go out to the side about 10 or 15 feet. You've never seen this in a ship before. The sails are in tatters, and as you are being pulled up by this rope onto the deck, you see the crew for the first time of the Watchful Eye. Specters and spirits, translucent, but all regard you with respect and part ways as you make it to the deck of the Watchful Eye. Behind the wheel is Balderon, Captain Balderon. And he looks at you. And he looks at Terra. And he says, Captain, the wheel is yours.
I'm gonna just turn to Gefelda and just...
She's on the deck as well, with what's remaining of her crew, surrounded by specters. Their visages are almost partially skeletonized ghosts, all looking at her. She's frightened, and she is captive.
I'm just gonna wink at her and head to...
So her eyes kind of open wide, and she just kind of shakes her head.
I'm gonna go to the wheel.
Okay.
To where Balderon's at.
So Balderon looks at you. Captain, my city is in danger. I feel it. Shall we rescue her?
You bet, Captain.
Onward to boldest gate.
Onward to home.
This is where we'll leave off, guys.
I love it.
I need somebody to make a perception roll.
I have advantage on perception.
Why would you have advantage on perception rolls?
Oh.
I'm asking.
Wisdom.
Not advantage.
This doesn't give you
Oh, no,
advantage.
not advantage.
You mean
Proficiency.
proficiency.
Do it.
This is D&D. We play with the D20.
What's the D20? turning in an inspiration for that, sir.
Okay. I'd like everybody to roll this.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I thought one of us rolled. That's why.
14.
20.
Everybody but Brog. Brog is kind of taken with everything that's going on, but deep down, you're a little concerned. You're in a hard place to be. You don't like being in this place. But everybody else, as you're kind of looking over the crew of Terra's Tears, you notice an unusual, it's almost like a scroll case on Gafelda's belt. And as you are kind of looking over the crew, she's actively trying to hide it.
So I summon up Mage Hand and just send her right on over to get it.
So you just
plug
yank
it
it?
from her.
Okay.
Say, oh, what's this? So
her eyes narrow.
So I bring it back over to me and I open it up.
Piece of parchment. Who would like to read it?
Yes, I'll read it.
You gotta read it loud though.
Dear Captain Gafelda the Gallows Gwynmill. I am happy to say that plans move forward, but my master is displeased. My master has taken the guild from a loose association of thieves and cutthroats to a criminal empire to be feared. As lieutenant of the guild, your participation in overseeing the guild's interests in all things oceanic to lands far away has been instrumental and allowed us to see our ultimate goal within reach, the destruction of Valor's Ransom. Your participation in this endeavor shall not be overlooked. Having sent them through pawns, whether they knew they were pawns or not, to the mines to face their ultimate destruction at the maw of a red dragon, should have been the killing stroke, but we'll have to walk away with a partial victory, having felled but one of the enemy. The bounty hunter, however, is an unforeseen complication, an X factor that no one could have foreseen, but perhaps we can slay two birds with one stone. The legend of the sea wolves has grown. Amusing. Countries tremble at the mere mention of the sea wolves, never knowing that the whole time they were but a construct, a figment of my master's imagination. Incredible what some planted whispers in pirate taverns, a bit of espionage and assassination, and a few demonstrations of large-scale death and destruction can garner. Psychological warfare is a tool my master will continue to employ, truly an act worthy of the famed Daedalus Hartwell himself. All engineered towards the destruction of Valor's Ransom, to remove them from the board whilst we repair, all the while hoping a fate worse than death befalls them. Your nemesis, the privateer Highhill, must die. The bounty hunter Cole Ravencrest must die. The witch Daedalus Hartwell must die. I understand we have made special concessions for the bastard Barag upon your request, and we will concede to your request. However, he must not be allowed north to the dwarvish kingdoms. We have worked diligently to sow discontent. But even without our subtle manipulations, the dwarves' fate were sealed long ago. Surely you have foreseen this, as the guild master has. Surely this is the reason you left. There is very real danger that Barag alone could unite the dwarven race under one banner. None would stand before their might. Return to Baldur's Gate. The ultimate goal is close at hand. T.S. Whoever that is. Ooh, boy.
And that's where we'll leave off, guys.
Did I hear all this?
You heard all.
Okay.
You read it out loud to everybody.
Okay, so I did get to hear this. I'm not like, staring at everything. Okay.
I freaking knew it! I called it!
The
I knew she had something to do with the sea wolves.
The sea wolves never exist.
I know!
Yeah.
Sea
Sea
wolves.
wolves!
Yeah.
So we can go back to Baldur's Gate and be like, hey, good news. They don't exist.
Yeah.
Right?
They're fake. Well,
And bringing
they're not
back
fake.
Baldur on.
They're not. They're the sea wolves.
Well, they are fake. They're
They're a construct.
They're a construct, but the
However-
guild is the one that's causing the destruction.
Right, yeah.
but we
There's
should,
still destruction being
But
done.
They're selling the story.
Yeah.
In the way they sell it.
Yeah,
we can go
exactly.
to Baldur's Gate, show this, and then we can even put Giftil right in front of him. Be like,
Yeah.
okay.
If she makes it.
Oh no, she'll make it.
Oh, we'll make sure she stays alive to face the music.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
All right, guys. That was episode 31. This is a long one, guys.
Yeah.
It was a good one, though. You guys did a hell of a job with what you had in front of you. The odds were stacked against you. You had no armor.
Yeah.
How much damage did you take? I'm just curious.
Well, I mean, towards the end, I took quite a bit of damage. I got down to 48.
Man.
Yeah, I took about 40, 50 points of damage in that last.
Yeah, you're taking a lot of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Courtney, how much are you down?
I was down to 39.
Yeah, you guys were getting down there.
That's without taking that superior. I hadn't taken it yet either.
You know what turned the tide was the bell.
Yeah.
It paralyzed Gefelda's crew as well.
Yep.
You do notice that Rocky is also on the ship as well. A rope had wrapped itself around Rocky and pulled him aboard, which you find curious.
You know, honestly, I've done research on golems more specifically. They do have a soul. Just saying. So I would not be surprised if Rocky is living in a sense that.
Yeah, but Terra is surprised if she just thinks he's a rock. A moving rock.
All I know is that he got big at one point. I hadn't seen it. But
I heard.
He's a big old golem, so.
All I said, there was more to him than meets the eye.
I don't know exactly where we're going to pick up next time, but I just want to say we should find a way to get that gunpowder onto the ship.
Oh my god.
I was waiting for it.
So that it's not like, you know what I mean? We don't have to like wreck on anything.
You need to talk to the captain of the Watchful Eye.
Yeah.
The new captain. This ship, you can put it in your inventory.
Yeah.
It is bound to your soul.
That sounded
Eternal.
so like such a normal sentence at first. You can put it in your inventory,
and it's bound to your soul.
Your very soul.
Bound to your soul.
How very metal
It's
of you.
metal.
Went from like very innocuous to very sinister.
Yeah.
And oh wow, and we're bringing back Balderon. That's going to be interesting to explain.
So there'll be some other interesting things about this particular ship, should you choose to explore it.
I can't wait to explore.
Especially its means of propulsion.
Oh, I can't wait.
What are those pillars? I don't know. Actually, I do.
Actually, I do, but you'll find out in the
You'll
next.
find out next week.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to explore on the ship, guys.
I can't wait.
Cool.
Just saying. All right, guys. This was
stoked.
episode 31. I hope you guys had a blast. We had a blast playing tonight, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know I did. So yeah, did you guys take pictures of the board and everything?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's already on Instagram.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's
Yeah.
Cool.
no joke. I couldn't wait. You know, that's just not a possibility for me with such great artwork and
Yes.
detail.
Thank you to the DM again.
Again,
Yeah,
I mean,
this took a long time, man. It was a labor of love, though. I loved every second of doing it, though.
It's freaking dope.
Yeah, so we're going to see you guys on episode 32 as we slowly creep up to episode 40. Guys, I have a huge surprise for you guys next week.
Ooh.
And I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, you gotta keep them.
It was all a dream.
Oh, God, no. I would not fucking douse you guys on this thing. I would not do that. But yeah, we're going to have a really, really nice surprise. I've been working for months on this particular surprise for next week.
Oh,
The stars have aligned, and so it's going to be a thing.
I just want to fast forward to next week.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. You guys are going to be back home. So
Yeah.
hopefully with 2 barrels of gunpowder.
Yeah, for Cole's sake.
I'm sure we'll.
If I hear another thing about gunpowder, I might just throw it off with it.
You have no idea what those 2 barrels are worth.
Oh yeah, it's worth.
Yeah, even
It's worth a lot.
yeah.
I mean, not just from a gunslinger's point of view, and the
That
sound of
just
falling
ended
dice.
up on the recording.
Awesome.
Cacophony of dice. I apologize.
I think that's a spell. Cacophony of dice.
Oh my god.
I hope not.
All right, guys. We hope you have an amazing evening. We had an amazing evening.
Yes.
Other than that, be awesome, play D&D, and love each other. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Until next week.
You guys rock.